Hey buddy, it's Victor. It's time for another run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. We did have another video crossing 3,000 likes, now putting us only one away from Hush Delirium Week, which is lining up to be starting next week or even this Sunday if it happens, which today's my birthday. So if you didn't know, come by the live stream. I might even be live right now. I might not be, depending on how much sleep I did get or didn't get. Either way, though, yeah, if this video hits 3,000 likes or higher, we are going to be starting it on Sunday. Hope you all had a great start to your Thursday. Hope to see you today at some point on the live stream. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Queen Vivilla. Title of the thread on the Invictus subreddit was "The glowing hourglass is just like a shield." And then in the thread, they said Repentance Plus part 149 at 37 minutes and 10 seconds. So what you're saying is glowing hourglass is a 3-time holy mantle. Kind of, I guess. I mean, if you want to think about it that way, then sure. Except the Holy Mantle doesn't make you have to start the entire room over. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a Mega Mush start. That's good because our damage is doo-doo. November Charlie 4-0, 4 Mike 3 Bravo. We've got the Parasite and Mega Mush. I'm just going to walk through here just in case there's some spooky enemies. And there's, well, very spooky enemies, but oh, well, it's too late now. We can't get that bomb. This train don't stop. But yeah, the like streak, obviously we're looking at possibly starting Hush Delirium Week this Sunday if we do hit it, and it's been a journey. This one actually lasted a little bit longer than I was anticipating. We started off with a lot of momentum, and then it just kind of tapered off towards the last part of March and then into April. But you know what? That's fine. What that kind of stuff tells me that two things. One, I need to do a better job at getting just more entertaining videos. And two, that whenever we have a slower month on the likes and that sort of thing, it gives me some pretty valuable data to see which videos did well, which ones don't. And from doing like sort of an evaluation, obviously the slower runs don't really have too much enthusiasm behind them. There's so many things that like I can do up until the point of just blatantly clickbaiting stuff where it's like, oh hey, well, we got ourselves the craziest combo, and then it's just like it's Sissy and Hive Mind or something like that. So I wouldn't do that to you. But I just want to say thank you everybody for all the support. We could go get that bomb, but I'm gonna wait. If we have Mega Mush, we don't need a bomb. Going to last Thursday's question of the episode here, sent in by Tucker. Of course, coming in from the Crawl 2 episode, because it was the second crawl that we had this year. And it's, we're looking at a very different type of run today. Obviously with Mega Mush. Still pretty doo-doo damage, but, it is markedly better on this one. And Tucker says, question of the episode, what would your ideal Tainted Isaac run be? 8 passives and 1 active item. You can only choose one of each. So for the obvious one, I think that Rock Bottom, you got to put Rock Bottom in there. I think that is just default at this point. If you have a chance to take yeah, I guess Ghost Baby. If you have a chance to take Rock Bottom, especially on any character, but especially as Tainted Isaac, you just take it. Because what will allow you to do is it will allow you to cycle through other items that will allow you to get the benefits of those stat ups without having to worry about losing them. And then, of course, you can just drop any item that you want, and Rock Bottom will simply just keep those stats for you regardless, as long as you don't drop Rock Bottom. So, with that being said, I would take Rock Bottom number 1. You just got to have that. Number 2, I would say Glitch Crown. Glitch Crown will allow me to pick and choose which items that I want for tier effects and that sort of stuff. It would also allow me to cycle through everything if I really, really, really needed to. And that way I can be more picky and choosy. Oh yeah, we didn't have a soul heart. I can be more picky and choosy based on which items I do end up taking with me. And also I would basically be able to, no, I'm not dealing with this room. I'd be able to say, hey, look, we can go pick up like say Polyphemus and then put it down, and then we can pick up, I don't know, Sacred Heart and put it down or something like that. So Glitch Crown will allow me to do that while still also maintaining all those stat ups that I would get with Rock Bottom. So Glitch Crown, Rock Bottom, and then after that, it really doesn't even matter, to be honest. Some kind of I would say any kind of tier effect that would help out, like probably something like, I don't know, piercing shots. You could go with Death's Touch. You could go with Spirit of the Night for spectral tiers. I think that you could go for Deadeye would be a good one to have. But then again, if you have Rock Bottom, you're just going to be putting this down anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to cycle through things. And then of course the space item that I would take would most likely be the D6. I think the D6 would be just fine. If I really, and there's so many more things we could do with those extra spaces on our passive item pool as well. Curse of the Blind. Now, that being said, I'm pretty sure that Tucker wasn't meaning for me to take Rock Bottom, Glitch Crown, and then just take every single item in the game. So if that's the case, and I can only take 8 items, and that's it, there's no cycling, there's no re-rolling or anything like that, then I would still take Rock Bottom just because you don't have to worry about losing the stats. Rock Bottom, Sacred Heart, easy peasy. Brimstone is up there as well. So how many is that? That's 3. We got to stop taking this damage here. Even though we have Mega Mush doesn't do anything when we don't have a full charge. So let's lock in here. So Rock Bottom, Brimstone, Sacred Heart, easy peasy. Soy Milk, so that would allow me to just simply fire the tiers without me having to charge up anything with Brimstone. I think that Ys Mascara is a good shout because you get all the damage, but none of the shot speed down or the tiers down. Thanks to Rock Bottom. Give me a moment here. Fighting for our Devil Deals lives, even though it is Curse of the Blind. And you're seeing the sort of like this is the bad nature of a Parasite here. I do want keys. We need some Yaves. Do that. We can't reach this one without walking over the spikes, so maybe after the Devil Deal, we'll come back to this one. There we go. Brimstone, Ys Mascara, Sacred Heart, Rock Bottom. Probably Magic Mush. The damage multiplier, even though I think we would have one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack with the Polyphemus one. If we end up taking Polyphemus, which we could. But at least we would have the all stats up of Magic Mush. And then the 4.5 volt. So I don't know how many items that is. It's getting close. It's getting close to 8. 4.5 volt would be up there, so we could feed our spacebar item, which would be something something fun, something a little crazy. Yo, Frail, you need to chill out. Something crazy like Book of Shadows, and then maybe Sack Dagger at the end or something like that. Something fun. But that run would be so powerful that it really wouldn't matter past Rock Bottom, Brimstone, Sacred Heart, and Soy Milk, of course. You got to have Soy Milk in there just for the always firing Brimstone. Yeah, this is our damage in this run here. Our movement speed's gotten us hit more than once here, or lack thereof. Okay, that's the first I've seen of that one, game. Wow, sure. Okay, so apparently Frail can just beam you, just lock right on you. That's a new one. All right, we need to get damage here. This is getting ridiculous. And another Curse of the Blind. Is this my birthday beating or something here, game? Dude. What is happening? First off, back-to-back Curse of the Blinds. Secondly, we apparently are just we are not allowed to have a Soul Heart ever. There's a Tinted Rock in here. Like I said, we are not allowed to have a Tinted Rock, a Soul Heart ever. So we get Small Rock here. The only reason why I even took that was because we do need damage. And no, the 18.69 damage doesn't count because we're Mega Mushified right now, but we're going to get maybe 2 rooms of clearing, and then that's it. Out of this Mega Mush charge here, so it's real bad. We have to take a blind item here. It's going to be Miter. Miter's fine, assuming we actually get to, like, you know, hold on to a Soul Heart. But 0.74 movement speed is god-awful. And it's, you know, it's my birthday game. You're not going to bring me down. I don't care what you do. Does not matter what you do. You can't bring me down today. Today is the day of the birthday live stream. Looking forward to seeing the mosh pit and ushering in a new realm of streaming on YouTube. Because we haven't visited this realm in a while. I mean, I did do a few streams in 2025, but not as much as I was hoping to do. But all that's going to change with the birthday live stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be giving away autograph stuff. We're gonna be giving away some Sinvicta merch for people to take. I got it to Soul Heart. Hallelujah. And it's the wrong way. All right. All right. Right now we've got to do something, man. We've got to get anything that can give us damage right now. Right now. And as much as I really don't want to go in here with it being Curse of Blind, we just have to take something. It's going to be Matchbook. We can at least use a bomb against Rag Mega. Now we got to be careful because the Parasite and the Juggle physics are quite awful. I'm probably going to end up holding on to the Matchbook or the Matchstick here because we do need the bombs. But we've got to get this damage under control here. The amount of damage we're taking and also the amount of damage that we're dealing. And we got to protect our HP. This is not going to turn into Sinvicta's birthday beating here. This is going to be our triumphant victory. Okay. So we did all that for 2 bombs and the Matchstick, which oh yeah, don't forget a half Soul Heart too. Can't forget that. And Miter, we're really gonna need to lean on you here. And eventually, when we do get out of this Steelix-looking map, we hopefully get some kind of DPS upgrade. Although, that being said, we do really need a movement speed upgrade, and we have a greed fight. A greed fight. Right. Was Curse the Blind, so, but, you know, getting an extra Soul Heart or Red Heart for a little bit of insurance would have been nice. You can never trust a run that has no movement speed. Even with Mega Mush. Mega Mush is only good for the amount of time you have for the charge. And since we don't have anything that extends the charge, like 4.5 volt, 9 volts, etc., car battery, then we really are at the mercy of basically 20 seconds of power, and that is it. And we've got to get as much done in that very short amount of time span. Like this room here is a death sentence. This room here is a death sentence right here. I don't want to have to use Mega Mush, but I will if I have to. I love how this one mushroom is just protecting them perfectly. Let's take care of that real quick. Yeah. Let me Rag Mega. Boss we have yet to see on this floor. And we're just going to do the same thing. So, but again, luckily for us, it is Curse of Blind. So we have no idea what blind items we're going to be taking here. Do get a damage upgrade. And get Maw of the Void. Guppy's Eye. And Shade. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Alright, we finally didn't get a curse. Got a really slow burn on Maw of the Void. It's a little bit scary that that Gish was able to get right through the Maw of the Void beam without dying. And we did not have the movement speed to get away from him. We basically have to kill things in the duration of Maw of the Void, otherwise we are in trouble. I will use Mega Mush if we get a room like this. I was kind of wanting to hope for... I was kind of wanting to use this when we have, like, assurances that we're going in the right direction, and apparently we are. We went straight to the boss. Get movement speed upgrade, thank God for that. Okay, lead pencil could be huge. Lover's card does not matter, but we are probably not going to get much of a charge left here. Definitely need to go to the shop. Again, we're looking for the 4.5 volt. Anything that can just extend this charge as much as physically possible. But now with Maw of the Void, we... Now with Maw of the Void, we have options. Assuming that we can stop getting hit by the parasite just shifting everything around the room. We're not so dependent on Mega Mush, which is good because Mega Mush's cooldown is ridiculous. Although it is a very good item and it can carry you all the way. You still got to have enough HP to live through it all. And right now, we're not able to maintain that because of our horrific movement speed. And our movement speed is 1.04. This is after us picking up Speedball, which is one of the more potent speed effects that we can get in the game. Free key. We don't need the full charge on Mega Mush, though, so I think we'll wait. Hit him Soul Heart, I'll take it. Yeah, that's what we need right there. All right, and let's go find our item room and let's see what's in there. Somehow we're actually still making it. That first floor was just so fast. We still have a chance to make boss rush, a good chance at that. I want to jinx it now. I want to get ahead of myself. It's my birthday after all. Who knows what the game's going to be throwing at us. At least Maw of the Void can help us with the knights and that sort of thing. Box of spiders. Glad we didn't miss that. And we do have a guppy item. It's kind of risky, but I am going to go in here just to check. It didn't cost us anything. Lead pencil. Honestly, I may just pass in lead pencil and just save our money. And it's mostly due to the fact that we have the parasite with no piercing shots. And you already saw the jiggle effect that we were getting from these mobs are just kind of flying all over the place. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on the lead pencil and we're just gonna head to the next floor. Let's see if the boss rush can give us something good. Lost. Now, before you post a comment being like, passing up lead pencil is wild. Before you even say that, let me remind you that it is not guaranteed for any payout on the claw machine. We've seen me, myself, this guy right here. We have seen me going 60, 70 cents deep on a claw machine and still not received a payout. So there's no guarantee that had I decided to take lead pencil that we were going to get it anyway. So you can keep your one guy comments to yourself over there for now. Play the seed and let me know if you got paid out in one go. Well, the good news is that we are only going in the direction that we can go. The bad news is that we keep getting hit by champions and we keep losing soul hearts, despite us getting soul hearts to help us out. So our inability to protect our HP in this run is becoming chronic right now. And I'm gonna say it. This might be a hot take for some people, but without tier effects, Parasite's kind of bad. It's just kind of bad. You know, with the clown physics that are in the game, it does cause a lot more issues than it solves, and we've seen that in this episode on this floor. With piercing shots, Deadeye, Eye Belial, stuff like that, it's definitely less noticeable. But all the splintering and fracturing and stuff that's happening with Parasite, you know, we've seen how bad it can be whenever it interacts with something like, say, Cricket's body, where things just start flying all over the place, especially things that are actually flying all over the place in the air. And this is a good example of what I'm talking about in this run. Come on, dude. Dude. The bomb, there's our full card here. Basically, anything that extends or moves fast in this game becomes a lethal projectile. And the Parasite really, or the game engine really does not know how to handle Parasite most of the time. So you just have to be cautious, and it doesn't help that we don't have flying. It doesn't help that we don't have a lot of movement speed at all. So those are some contributing factors. We need damage bad, especially for Maw of the Void, and we're just gonna get Guppy. Like, let's just get Guppy. Wow. And Dark Princess Crown is gonna be a huge stat up for us. Farting Baby is farting bad. We got Maggie's Bow. Mega Mush and Guppy, we might be able to save our Fool card here. But did we? No, I don't. Did we go to the shop? I don't think we did. Well, we can still Fool card out of here anyway, but Mega Mush should be okay. Make quick work out of this boss rush. Especially with Guppy Flies being supercharged here. My God. And remember, our base damage goes up to 27 right now with us being Mega Isaac, so our Guppy Flies are also going to be Megafied. Go. Chasing Hollow around took a little bit of extra time. Now, of course, we get Haunt. Haunt is S tier at wasting your time. Now, I will say with Parasite and Guppy, it does get a little bit better because those tiers that you fire off can actually produce Guppy flies if they hit a target. It's Scorpio, it's fine. I don't remember if we actually did go into the shop or not. We probably did. Maybe. HD would definitely be nice. So with Guppy, we're going to be able to stabilize here and really start to protect our HP a little bit easier. Not guaranteed, of course, but Guppy flies are going to help out tremendously. Here's a vault. We did not go in the vault, and I'll take a range upgrade and luck upgrade. It also includes a soul heart, and there we go. Yeah, so we did not go into the shop. And we get Keeper Sack, a little too late, but man, Keeper Sack's been showing up quite a bit lately. And I'm all for it. Judgment. Obviously, we did lose the Dark Prince's Crown effect because we went past 1 HP. But that's okay. Yeah, we got to turn this one around. It's a special day today, game. You know what would be really cool is if you got Keeper Sack payouts from using money in any way, including donating to beggars. That would be very cool. Thumbbolus. It'd never happen, but it would be cool. I'm not suggesting that it would happen. I'm just saying it would be very cool. It certainly won't happen, though. There you go. Almost back to 800 cents again, which is nice. That was going to be fancy there. Turns out being fancy is no way to go. Keeper Seeker might be here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go down to... We can go down to 1 heart. That would boost our damage. And our tears rate, of course. But again, you see how wild and wacky the tiers are getting here with this shot speed. So it's just something to be aware of, but I think we're going to be okay on this run. I mean, Keeper Sack has been showing up quite often. Quite frequently, not often. And I'm fine with it. It is the GOAT. It is the best item that you can get in the shop, period, point blank. I don't think there's any contender there, any. Even Black Candle, even PhD, Diplopia. I mean, it's just, it's no contest. The longevity of a run and just how much value you get out of it, it just, you know, one of the things we used to talk about and have talked about still for a while now is items that give other items value are invaluable in Isaac. Like Void, you know, Void, you can have Void and then you go see Abel on a pedestal. Abel by himself, no value at all. He's trash. But with Void, he all of a sudden becomes a stat up. He can be a tears up that breaks the tears cap. He can be a damage up, a movement speed up, anything like that. So Void automatically gives you that value. And the same thing is held true for Keeper Sack, but on a level times 10 from what Void could do. And that's really the power of what we're talking about here. Just how good Keeper Sack is, because not only does it give money extra value, you're getting 2-for-1 functionality there with just money alone. But you're also picking up items that normally wouldn't give you any stats, like a eraser, for example. You buy that in the shop. With Keeper Sack, guess what? You got yourself a multi-level tier stat upgrade on multiple stats. Like that's just how good it is. So I really don't think it's any contest to say that Keeper Sack is the best item in the shop, let alone maybe even one of the best items ever in Isaac. We get a tears up here. Super Lust is super dead. Some people didn't like my Castlevania is the best video game adaptation comment I had last week. That's fine. Or was it last week or this week? It may have been this week. People were saying that I need to watch The Last of Us. I never played the game, so I've never seen the show. But I'll check it out. I've heard mixed reviews about the show. I've heard some people said it's great, other people say it's not great. So I'll withhold judgment on that because I just haven't seen it. But Castlevania though, man. Now I have not seen the spin-offs that they did. Nocturne, and then what was the other one? I think Nocturne is the newer one. I've not seen those yet. I'm planning on watching it through this rewatch session though. I'm on season 2 right now. But I've been on a Castlevania kick lately. Been listening to a lot of the soundtrack, during like Pokemon breaks, and watching the Netflix show, obviously. But ironically, I played the original I think once, and I never played Simon's Quest ever. So all the old Castlevania games I never played, including like Super Castlevania. I never played that one. I was never super big into the games, but maybe I need to go back and check it out. I think it's safe to say that we're probably not using or needing Mega Mush at this point, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case we end up dying or something stupid happens. Kind of like walking into a room and getting hit by a bomb fly. I maybe should have used the world card on the next floor, but we have this Dagaz rune just in case the game decides to screw us here. Or Curse of Blind or something dumb. We need to put a bomb here because we have Maw the Void Guppy. Just as good as a bomb. If not better. There's always one. You can always count on one bomb fly in any run, no matter how overpowered you are, to hit you during the mega stand fight, regular stand fight. All right, and we don't care about any of these items, so yeah, world card would have been nice, but hindsight 2020 and all that. And all that jazz. So at the end of the day, it was Maw the Void and Guppy, that random Guppy that we got in that double deal, just knocked it out in one fell swoop. I mean, it really was just one fell swoop. We just ran in, got it done, and we were able to stabilize just enough to where we could get by. By the way, dead end. So if you're playing along with these seeds, then just don't go to the east. There's nothing over there but dead ends. I don't know about that one game. Decided to use Mega Mush in here just because we have the much higher range of our shots. Plus we also have the contact damage. Look at the nightmarish amount of shots that are just flying all over the place. And then now picture something in the air trying to navigate through that. It's actually lagging the game right now. Charge key. And that is the direct result of us having the parasite and magic and Mega Mush. Just a rain of tier effects. There we go. I know there's a soul heart back there, but we got this. We got this one on lockdown. End up not being too bad for my birthday here. And I'm not gonna do a victory lap, but since it's my birthday, I'm gonna be getting gifts today, which means I'm gonna be giving gifts as well. Let's just fire it up again. Let's just fire up a bonus birthday greed and fun. I was trying to go for some alliteration there, but it just didn't happen. Come on now. Special day today. You know I'm going to treat you right. Second run of the video. Wow, we started with sub 3 damage again. Quebec Hotel, 1 Papa, 2 Papa, Foxtrot Hotel. Well, we got Book of Shadows. That makes me feel a little bit better. We also started with a key, so I'm happy about that. I'm not happy about seeing Harlequin Baby. We can get into the curse room for half price. There's a whole bunch of soul hearts in here. By a bunch, I mean 1. Potentially some more, though, if we end up getting that tinted rock, which we did get a bomb. So, okay. Chariot card is a go. I'm going to see if we can get the secret room if there's one there. And it is. Wow. Okay, okay. And we get a full charge anyway on our Book of Shadows. Wow. So maybe the first run was the birthday beating, and then now this one is my birthday gift from the game. If you really want to gift me something, game, give me some birthday brimstone. How about that? Take that. Nothing super crazy that I saw anyway in the shop. Got the chariot card here. Oh, this damage is pathetic. And I mean pathetic. We're gonna have our work cut out for us here. It's a good thing that we did get all those soul hearts, because man, we try to leave the fires as much as we can, because enemies love to just kind of spawn and walk on them. Hoping that we get an orbital. Something like Serpent's Kiss would be amazing for this build. Gonna kind of let them conga line over here, then we'll make our tactical retreat. You know, it's my birthday. I got to do something special for the mosh pit. On top of doing what may end up being a very long live stream as well. I hope it's a long live stream. We're gonna have sub goals. We're gonna have ultimate sub goals. There's a big one at 500,000 subscribers. I will say that it's a big one. I was gonna get clipped right there, so I basically had to do that. I don't think we're gonna hit 500,000 subscribers, although that would be very cool, but. If we do hit it, let's just say that there's some big potential shifts in the Isaac series. Jar of Flies is great, but like there's honestly nothing to spend our money on in this shop. That's kind of a bummer. And normally I would just use my bomb here on Dookie, but this is greed, and also we may need this bomb either on the next floor or in the exit room, so. It's Duke. Dude, Duke, chill, dude. You're not even a champion Duke. Just chill, brother. Maybe Gemini. If we can nail little Gemini a little bit here. I'd love to voice act on a high production show like Netflix, or not like Netflix, like Castlevania. That'd be really cool. Like the level of voice acting in the show is just incredible. That's honestly like a dream of mine to do a big production voice, something that's seen by millions and millions and millions of people. That's the ultimate dream. I think for me, it's the new dream. That and releasing our second heavy metal album, which we are working on. People have been asking me about that more and more often because it's been a while since we've released new music here. But we are actively working on it. We've got 4 new songs that we're currently putting vocals to, and a 5th song which Mark and I discussed, and something I've been wanting to write for a while. And I get my birthday Brimstone. Hey, look at that. I'll take it. Thank you, game. Makes up for us not having really any damage on this first floor, so let's see how good our next shop is. Checking for the secret room and that tinted rock right meow. Now, explosive brimstone is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. However, chocolate milk and brimstone is great. Our battery is nice for Book of Shadows as well. We have our God Brimstone again here. The fully charged chocolate milk brimstone that we had a couple days ago. If we get double brimstone again, man, having that triple brimstone is just so incredibly powerful because of the way that brimstone scales. And then imagine if we get sulfur. It's going to be like a mega brimstone. Now, of course, with chocolate milk, we don't have to charge it very much. We can just go for the little tiny brimstone. Well within our power. As you see here, we are just cooking. And again, you see here, we don't need to do the super long charge up with chocolate milk. We can just send it. Double duration on Book of Shadows, no problem at all, thanks to car battery. Oh my Gertie. I'm gonna take Incubus or Succubus, and I'm also gonna take Abba Ding Dong. So we already have Leviathan. Like this is our thanks here. Honestly, I'll take it. I ain't gonna poo-poo this. There's a potential of 10 cents here if we get a bomb. Bombs seem to be kind of in short supply though, usually in greed. Let's see if we can earn some bucks here. And the game just decided to say F you. So you know what, game? Okay, you can sit there and be mad. No, be mad. Be mad, that's fine. My birthday. Oh yeah, we don't have a key. Skinny on Mushroom would give us some tears. It would also give us... It would increase our... Kind of increase our DPS. I don't even know if that's true or not. But I'm not going to take it because I want the Halo instead. Definitely do not want that. Yeah, I think the game has already given up here. The game really gave up the second that it gave us that guppy transformation. Okay, game. All right, you can pitch your fit. Pitch your little angry fit. Okay, so let's get the Halo here. It's going to give us all stats up, including some HP for our double deal. I'd love to get... Again, I'd love to get a bomb. Or quarter works too, I guess. I'm going to take the coupon. We don't need the Book of Shadows anymore. And because we have car battery, this is going to allow us to take multiple Devil Deals for free. And also multiple items in the shop for free. But not Headless Baby. Yeah, let's see if we can get a roll here. Birthright would be nice. Yeah, just a solid birthday run. Combination of runs. You know what? I appreciate it, game. Yeah, I think people get the wrong impression about our relationship here. People tend to think that I don't like you. That's not true at all. Although I don't like what you just did there, because I definitely didn't hit anything that would make you undo the Soul of Judas. Yeah, if we end up hitting 500,000 subscribers, it is absolutely not going to happen during the subathon. I can guarantee you that. Even big channels don't hit that much. I mean, we'd have to make it what 166,000 subs during one live stream. That's not happening. But it's an overall year-end goal. And if that happens, man, that's going to change the Isaac series forever, I think. And then it's on to 1 million. Then we get Sulfur. So we are going to get the Mega Ultra Brim. I have honestly no clue what this is going to look like. What does a fully charged chocolate milk sulfur brimstone look like? Got Diplopia. Just gonna go ahead and use it. I didn't mean to buy that squeezy, but I guess it's fine that we did. Let's see. Let's go see what this ginormous brimstone looks like with sulfur and chocolate milk. We don't have the actual, like, the ultra mega brimstone because we don't have 2 brimstones yet. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. We already got 1 brimstone. Top is doo-doo. Yeah, that is a thick brimstone right there. That's not even fully charged either. Oh, okay. That's the fully charged one. That is the size of Mother's brimstone. That's actually nuts. Look at that. Look at huge scaling there. Now imagine we get something like Proptosis. Good lord. Yeah, we're making these mobs look like just regular mobs here. Which reminds me of the old double mega brimstone. It's a guppy item, but honestly, I think Lusty Blood just serves us better. A bomb. Bomb's always in a short commodity here. All right, well, final floor, and if you're gonna make your move, game, now's the time. Otherwise, it's curtain call for you. The damage upgrade here gives us an extra activation on sulfur. We might as well take it. The greed fight. Aguilas doesn't really matter because we have flying. Yeah, I think we just... Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I was going to say I think we just bolster our damage, but well now with 4.5 volt, it's just going to... It's already over, but it's like way over. It ain't new territory over, but it's pretty dang powerful over. Yeah, fully charged brimstone here. Oh, okay. See the size of that greed head that shot us and hit us? We'll take the pact. It's just going to give us more damage, more tears for the cost of basically 1 HP. We'll take the 4.5 volt. If we can get a quick soul heart, that'd be nice. There we go. Just 2 soul hearts, and that should be it. And boy, this is gonna be a slaughter. This is lambs to the slaughter right here. In all the most metal ways you can think of. Here we go. I'm going to use sulfur not once, but twice. Thanks to the mystery card. And remember, every time we use sulfur, it's also going to increase our damage. So, and then on top of that, remember, we're also using car battery. So we're using it technically twice per full charge. Which means we're doubling our damage that we would normally get with just a single use of sulfur every single time we have a full charge. And we're dealing more damage, which means that we're getting more full charges on the 4.5 volt, which means that we're getting more sulfur charges, which means that we're getting more damage, etc., etc., etc. So you can see how we're in kind of a positive feedback loop here of death, of brimstony goodness. What a way to celebrate the birthday. It's a good start here, I say. So thank you for watching, everybody. Remember, check out the Blueprints videos as well. I'd love to see those videos start picking up on the likes as well. All likes they're so easy to do to not only support myself, but all channels here on YouTube. Obviously, I'd appreciate it if you do it mine, or at least consider it. Very useful and very kind of you to consider to do so. You can even do it on live streams. Wow. Yeah, come check out the birthday live stream. I don't know what time we'll be live, so make sure you turn notifications on. Follow me on the social medias, all that kind of stuff, or just wait for the ping in Discord if you happen to be in the Mosh Pit Discord. So thank you for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you later on today. And until then, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like PC Cadence, Sam Fry 2077, and Carlos Ibanez. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta. I think it was P. Cadence, not PC Cadence. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely P. Cadence. Thank you, P. Cadence. Or maybe it's Picante. I'm gonna go with P. Cadence. See you for the stream, everybody.